The word for you today, we are going to be in the book of Philippians, chapter 3. We're going to read verses 13 through 14. Let's go ahead and read that together. Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 through 14. It says, "Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself to have taken hold of it, but one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and reaching forward to what is ahead." Now, this is a small portion of a much larger passage. I encourage you to read 12 all the way through 21. It's a great passage, and it all flows together, but we're going to focus on these. So when I look at this, when he says, "I do not consider that I have made it my own," this is Paul saying that he is taking hold of Christ. That's what he's taking hold of, the thing he's making his own, taking hold of, he says, is a work in progress. We need to recognize that until we are with God in heaven, we're always going to have room to grow. We're going to have room to trust, room to hold tighter to Christ. Until you reach the finish line, you're not supposed to stop running. There was a woman, her name was Florence Chadwick. She was the first woman to swim across the English Channel. She attempted to swim from Catalina Island to the coast of California. And to let you know, this is roughly 20 miles of swimming in ice cold water. Her first attempt, she swam for 15 hours. And because there was a really heavy fog, she couldn't quite see the shoreline, and she gave up on the swim a half mile before she reached the shore. Then she repeated it on the second time. She focused on the shore, and even when she couldn't see it, she pushed herself, and she beat the best men's record for that swim by 2 hours. In our walk with Christ, it says we are taking hold of this. We can't get discouraged. In our walk with Christ, when we're holding on to Him and trying to reach the prize that is at the end, forgetting what is behind and reaching forward to what is ahead, he says, "I pursue as my goal the prize promised by God's heavenly call in Christ Jesus." Forgetting what's behind and striving forward for what's ahead is difficult to do. And ultimately, it comes to what you are going to hold on to. When we move forward in our relationship with Christ, we are either going to hold on to the things of Christ, we're going to hold on to the good things, or we're going to hold on to the things that decrease our faith, the things that leave us behind, the things that drag us down. And ultimately, I believe it says, if I am going to do as he says, if I'm going to press on towards the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus, the way to do that is very simple. I think he says that. Let's look at the next two verses just because I can. Verse 15, it says, "Therefore let all of us who are mature think this way. And if you think differently about anything, God will reveal this also to you. In any case, we should live up to whatever truth we have attained." He's saying, direct your mind to this kind of living. And when I look at that, what I believe he's kind of pointing us to is a final command. Hold on, think about it, and that means walk by it. If you're going to walk by, it means you need to live your life according to this. And very simply, I say, live like you're going to heaven someday. We find joy in working for the glory of God because we're thankful for what we have, our salvation, and we're thankful for what we know is coming. We're able to put things behind us and strive forward by holding on to Christ because we're living like we're going to heaven someday. We pursue that goal, pursue the prize. The prize is heaven. And when we live that out, very simply, I'm going to live like I'm preparing for that future. So, looking at your life right now, looking at the things you're doing, are you living in preparation? Are you living like you're going to be in heaven someday? Are you placing your mind on the things of Jesus Christ? Are you holding on to Him tightly? Are you going to keep swimming that extra half mile, or are you going to give up because you've lost sight of the shore? Keep pushing, keep swimming, keep pursuing the end goal, because heaven is near. Have a great day.